this.
Previously on Let's Grab a
You
Booth.
seem too healthy. You should have some more cream of coconut in your diet. You just go in and order blue drinks?
I do.
Just do you have anything
Give
blue?
me blue.
So I make my guests a deal. I teach them how to make a drink, and I get to ask the questions I've been dying to ask. Are you learning anything though?
You have to bring it.
To savor the handcrafted cocktails we've created together. Tragedy of tragedies, we're out of cocktails. I know. But fear not, we have more alcohol.
Do we have more blue?
We do have more blue.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna do more blue.
Okay.
So we had a blue Hawaiian first. Now we're gonna do a blue Hawaii, which is similar, but different.
I like it.
All right, so this was invented by Harry Yee in 1957, a full 2 years before Hawaii became a state. If you want to make this one at home, you just need, of course, some blue curacao, rum, white rum, vodka, pineapple juice, and sour mix. For sour mix, you can make your own, which is a cup of simple syrup, a cup of lemon juice, half a cup of lime juice, shake all that together. Delicious fresh sour mix, but you don't want to go through that, you can buy some from the store. It will taste better if you have it fresh, but it's perfectly acceptable to use the store-bought. I keep store-bought at home for emergencies. There are a lot of emergencies when I need sour mix in my home. All right, well, enough talking, more drink making.
Okay.
All right, first things first, ounce of sour mix. If you see stuff floating around in there, that's all the pulp.
Ooh, that's good stuff.
You don't seem worried the blue would kill anything that would hurt us, I think.
I'm sure the blue would take care of it all.
Right. Pineapple juice, we need 3 ounces. I don't really like pineapple juice. I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
But in a cocktail,
Cocktail is
can't get
great.
enough. Yeah.
I'm never like, oh, I need a glass of pineapple juice.
People do that though. It weirds
yeah.
me out.
Yeah.
It's like people who want milk after they've worked out. It's like, oh, it's hot out. Got a cold glass of milk?
Yeah.
It's like, you're sweating. That's
Right,
disgusting.
you just chew that up.
Beautiful.
Okay.
All right. Our famous blue
There's the
curacao.
blue. What exactly is in there?
So curacao is an orange liqueur. It's made from the Laraja orange, which is the flesh is too bitter,
Yeah.
but the peel is really aromatic and nice. So they steep that, and it makes like an orange liqueur, and they dye it blue.
Well, God
So
bless.
it's actually flavored orange.
Wow. It's just the flavor blue.
The flavor
Is what
flavor
does it.
delicious.
Yeah.
All right. Half an ounce. Beautiful. We're using Mulholland vodka today, 3/4 of an ounce. And this is what's called a split base cocktail because we're using 2 different types or multiple types of our base liqueur. Liquor. I need a drink.
Yeah.
All right.
People get weirded out, but
They do. Because it's the old idea of like beer before liquor, and you can't mix your
Sure.
alcohols. And on a just purely chemical level, alcohol is alcohol.
yeah.
Doesn't really matter how you deliver it. All right, 3/4 of an ounce of this. I think that comes from people who are like, oh, so hungover today because I mixed
Oh, I
rum
had
with
this.
vodka with tequila, and then I had some gin, then I had a beer. It's like, no, you're hungover because you had 9 cocktails. It's not because you mixed the spirits. All right. Got everything we need in there except for ice. All right, we're gonna shake this bad boy. Get a tight as seal as you can get. All right.
All right.
Put that right there for you.
Perfect.
All right. So,
My hands are also,
want some help?
yeah. Got blue in my hands.
There you go.
Thank you.
You loosened it. So, right in here.
Ooh. That's nice.
Now, what this actually deserves to be in, I believe, is one of these.
Oh, yes.
Right? It's just going to taste better this way? Yeah. See?
Now. Oh, of course.
Yeah.
The straws.
Here. Cheers, bud.
Cheers. Wow.
We could have just like slammed the whole thing down right here.
Probably could have.
Yep. Let's grab a booth. All right. I'm not gonna lie, the fishbowl idea worked a little better when we were standing beside each other.
I'm
but
okay with it.
All right. Well, yeah, I like you.
Or so adorable.
That is nice. Oh, it's a little less sweet.
Yeah, the sour cuts
Yeah.
through a little bit.
I like it.
Walk me through like a script. What's it like?
It's it's a process of like couple months from start to finish
For a single script?
for one episode. Yeah.
Okay.
So you writers are talking about one. You kind of narrow down to one topic of an episode, and it takes about a week. You get an outline, and you know what each scene is. You know who's in it. You know some of the jokes.
Hold on, let me pause for a second.
Yeah.
What do you mean you're talking? So you're just all sitting around like.
Talking.
Where does the first idea? Like something you saw at the store that gives you
Somebody
an idea?
comes in and says, "Hey, here's something my kid did yesterday,
Okay.
and it annoyed the crap out of me." And you're like, "Oh, that's funny. That's an episode." And you start talking about it. And then
Okay.
you create a story, and you're like, "What characters would that be? And who else is in it?" And then you need a B story for something else, and somebody else says, "I went to the store and this happened," and that becomes a story. So
Okay.
most of these things are based on somebody in the writer's life that
Just
something
experiences.
funny or they heard. Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So you're kicking around ideas. All right, we got the ideas, and then you say you get to an outline.
Yeah, so you start narrowing it down. You get each scene broken out. You know the story. There's a board, and you're writing each scene on the board. Then it gets assigned to a writer, and they go, "Vance, here's your outline. Go write your own outline." And now you have to go off and write each scene much more specifically, who's in it, what they're doing. Bring that document back after a few days, show it to the bosses. They give you notes, say, "I like this, I don't like this. Now go write a script." So then you get a week, maybe more, depending on what time of year it is. If it's late in the season, it's always less time because you're up against.
How
Right.
much before the start? Like when do you start writing a season?
You start in end of May, June for the fall, if it's a fall show, any show, but usually it's kind of that when you start. You don't start shooting till August.
Okay.
Then, so the idea is all summer long you're writing, you get a backlog of scripts because once you're shooting, your time splits between the show that is on that week, that we're shooting that week. You're working on that script, but you're also working on future stories that are going to come later in the season. In the beginning, it's just you're only doing scripts for later in the season. So you have a backlog, you use it up, and then it's like, oh, we need a story this
Crunch
week,
time.
go. And some shows are like, we are shooting a show and we don't have any scene. They're sitting around on stage waiting for, and you just send pages of a scene and go shoot this. And I haven't been on too many of those shows. Sometimes that
is
works.
stressful.
Yes. it
Stakes are
can
very
be.
high.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're off writing now.
You write an episode.
Okay.
You bring it in, the boss read it, and they go, okay, do all these changes, go home and take another few days, write a second draft. Then they do their pass on it. Then you take that script and give it to all the writers. We all read it. We come back in the room. It's up on the board, and we all go through it, chop some things. Usually everything's too long, so a lot of times you're just cutting. But that hurts because you have a joke you like, and somebody goes, "Oh, we can cut that." And you're like, "Really? Okay." But you have to hit a certain time,
Right.
so when you're.
Who has
too
final
long.
say on what?
The showrunner
Okay.
will be like, yes, no, whatever. Oh, I like it, keep it. And then even when you shoot it, you come in too long, and so stuff makes the script, but once the episode's too long, you still have to cut.
When do we get to table read?
Writers do their pass on the script.
Okay.
Now it's ready for the table, and it goes to the cast, and you sit around with all the departments, and they read the script out loud with the director, and you can hear it, which is nice because you can hear what jokes work, what doesn't, how it feels. It's the closest you can get to without shooting it to seeing what it's going to be like. Then the writers go back, rewrite it again, and now that's the script that goes to the whole crew, and they build the sets, and they all the departments, wardrobe, and everybody's getting everything together, and then the next week you shoot it, and that takes 5 days usually. It's a single camera show. On a multicam, you shoot it in one night.
What's
Everything's
the
on one
difference
stage.
between single and multi?
Single camera looks more like a film, so you're using you're using cameras and getting close-ups and turning around and shooting each actor. On a multicam, you just run 3 cameras, and it's more like a play.
How many of those would you have a season? How many times would you be the writer on a show?
A lot of shows, it's like 1 or 2. on the middle, we were a smaller staff, so we were running 3 or 4 a year. So you're there a bit. You know, and you get to know the cast, you get to know, and by the end, I wasn't doing anything because the cast was so good, the directors knew what they were doing, and you give them a script and they just make it great. And so I'm just sitting in a chair for a week, just watching it happen.
Is there a standard like structure to the script? Is it? I mean, not that it's fill in the blank, but is it like, hey, we need a joke every 4 lines, or?
It's not always that specific, but there are shows where you kind of figure out the rhythm of the show, and some shows are just joke, 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 and then others are more of a character thing, or So there's never been like a set number of jokes here that we need, but you sort of, as you're around it long enough, you get to feel the rhythm of what it's going to be and how it should sound. And there are definitely times when I've gone too long in this script that I'm writing without a joke, and you're like, I need something. But there's no ever mandate, I guess.
What was your favorite part of the whole creative process?
I liked, once you have a script and they go, it needs to be funnier, I just love to write jokes.
Okay.
And there'll be times where we're just going to punch this up. And I was always like, oh, this is fun. Because it's a room of people, and you're all just trying to make each other laugh, and it gets really fun.
Would you like to be back in a writer's room?
Yeah, I miss kind of that camaraderie of the group.
What are you working on now?
Now, coming out of COVID, it seems like TV just kind of shut down for a while, but I'm ready to get back in. My wife and I had twin boys almost 2 years ago, so that's what I've been working on.
That's what you're working on. That's full time.
Yeah, it has been.
All right, man. Well, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
We're almost through our fishbowl.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
we're
we're gonna make another one. We're not done, but we're
no.
gonna wrap this up. If you like this episode, make sure to click like and subscribe. You can also find Let's Grab a Booth on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and letsgrababooth.com. Until next time, let's grab a booth. Drink responsibly, tip recklessly. I don't know if I need another fishbowl, but we're gonna have one.
It's never needed, but maybe a requirement.
Yeah, you've earned it.